Are you wasting your life focusing on the wrong things? A long time ago, deep in the mountains of China, there was a monastery with a rich history spanning centuries. Monks gathered there in pursuit of enlightenment, dedicating their lives to spiritual growth. Among them was a young monk named Lion. He was passionate about his training, but as time went on, he found himself increasingly troubled by the atmosphere within the monastery. The monastery was far from the peaceful haven he had imagined. Gossip, jealousy, and conflicts between monks seemed to overshadow their spiritual journey. Some criticized others' methods of training, while others competed for their master's favor. Lion felt lost and frustrated. Is this really a place of enlightenment? It feels like everyone is more focused on competing with each other rather than seeking wisdom. Day by day, his mind became more disturbed, and he found it difficult to concentrate on his meditation and studies. One day, Lion finally made a decision. He would leave the monastery in search of a more peaceful place to continue his spiritual journey. He approached his master and spoke with a heavy heart. "Master, I can no longer stay here. The constant gossip and conflicts distract me from my path. I wish to leave and find a place where I can practice in peace." The master listened calmly, and, after a brief moment of silence, smiled gently. "I understand, my child. But before you leave, I have a task for you." Lion nodded, ready to complete whatever his master asked. The master handed him a small spoon filled to the brim with water. "Take this spoon and walk around the entire monastery without spilling a single drop," the master instructed. Though confused, Lion accepted the challenge. Carefully, he began walking through the monastery, focusing entirely on the spoon. The monastery was as noisy as ever. In one corner, monks were arguing about the best way to meditate. In another, they were gossiping about who the master favored most. But Lion paid no attention to any of it. "I must not spill a single drop. I have to concentrate." He took each step cautiously, keeping his eyes locked on the spoon. After some time, he finally returned to his master. "Master, I have done it." "Not a single drop was spilled," Lion exclaimed proudly. The master smiled knowingly and asked, "Tell me, my child, during your walk, did you hear the gossip, arguments, or distractions that troubled you before?" Lion paused for a moment before answering, "No, master. I was too focused on the spoon to notice anything else." The master nodded and spoke softly but firmly. "That, my child, is the key to life." He continued, "What you focus on determines your reality. If you fix your gaze on your goal, the noise around you becomes meaningless. But if you let yourself be distracted by the noise, you will lose sight of your path." In that moment, Lion finally understood. He had believed that the problem was the monastery's environment, but in reality, the problem was his own focus. True practice is not about finding a quiet place, but about maintaining inner peace no matter where you are. Lion no longer felt the urge to leave. He realized that as long as he remained focused on his own journey, no amount of gossip or negativity could shake him. The same applies to our lives. We often let negativity, criticism, and distractions pull us away from what truly matters. People will talk, problems will arise, and negativity will always be present. But if we stay focused on our own path, those distractions will lose their power over us.